This is how to piss off your guild in World of Warcraft. Are you someone that absolutely can't stand your guildmates? Or are you like me and just want to introduce a little anarchy into Azeroth? Well, my friend, you are in the right place. My name is Mookluk, and I've been a professional asshole for over 10 years. And today, I am sharing with you all my 10 fun and silly tricks for making everyone in your guild want to see you run over by a semi-truck in real life. Let's start with something simple for you amateurs out there. Have an incredibly good microphone and eat constantly while on Discord. Oh, damn. These are some good chips. You must be thinking to yourself as you crunch away. And you know who needs to know this fact? Everyone in your guild Discord. Hop online, join a call with people who are currently preoccupied running Scholarmance or Sunken Temple, and just chew away. Crunch, crunch, crunch. The most important thing, never mute your microphone, and be sure to sip from your drink as loudly as possible, with particular emphasis on the glugs as you swallow. Someone will eventually get pissed off and ask you to leave, to which you just need to say that you wanted to hang out since you've nothing better to do. They'll tell you to mute your mic, but you can just say that you don't know how. Your guildmates will then have to put their fun on pause, just to explain to you in detail how push-to-talk works on Discord and how to set it up. After they go to these lengths, thank them, and then join another channel of people doing whatever, and repeat the process. Number 2. Have the worst quality mic possible while on Discord. Up for a car ride to your nearest Goodwill? Excellent! Because you'll need to be for this step. Locate the nearest store to you where people donate their rubbish for tax write-offs, and start your search for a microphone from 1992. Typically, you'll find them near the same section you'll find the other ancient relics, like a typewriter or a 2000s graphing calculator. But once you find it, a microphone forged in the fires of Mount Static, oh, you'll know. Take that sucker home, plug it in, and enjoy the sweet bliss of your guild members' reactions to your voice quality. A phone scammer from India will have better sound quality if you do it right. Just make sure to always yell loudly into the microphone, like a grandma at McDonald's who doesn't understand you don't have to scream into the intercom to place an order. Oh, your guildmates will be so quick to throw a mute onto you. It'll be great. Just be sure to complain in guild chat that nobody wants to talk to you because they're all mean and rude. Just because you can't afford fancy things like they can. Bonus points if you say this is why capitalism has failed, because people like you have to suffer. Oh, and speaking of pointless political crap, number 3. Keep bringing up politics in G-Chat. Everyone loves it when political rubbish is brought into their favorite video game. So why not be one of the people who contributes to such a wondrous thing? Are you a raging right-wing 4chan poll browser? Then go on rants in guild chat about how woke Blizzard has become, and how the Jewish goblins at the venture company are pouring azurite into Lordamere Lake to turn the Murlocs gay. Consider yourself a screaming liberal? Talk about how Blizzard needs to bring more DEI characters into the storyline, and officially announce that Kel'Thuzad was gay for Arthas the whole time. These sorts of comments are sure to enrage your guild members, who are just trying to be immersed into a fantasy world in order to escape the real one for just a little while. The best part too is people are so overly sensitive about these topics that just by mentioning them, you're guaranteed to start a war of comments in the guild chat. And I probably even just started a war in the comments section of this video just by bringing this crap up. The joke's on you though, I enjoy the bickering. Please continue discussing which political party is best to shit in everyone's mouth. Number 4. Flirt with the guildmaster's girlfriend. Oh, nothing says sleazeball like figuring out who the guildmaster's girlfriend is and then sending her subtle flirts over whispers. Bonus points if it's in voice chat on Discord, but you gotta have a pretty big pair of orcish trebuchets to do that, if you know what I mean. Now look, you aren't actually trying to snag a girlfriend because that would be ridiculous. Just look at you. And anyway, women would eat into your gaming time, and you certainly can't have that. Instead, what you're trying to do is get the entire guild leadership pissed off as hell at your sad attempts to impress. It will start with the guild leader, but he will whisper the officers about what's going on, and eventually the entire leadership will hate you. Now here's the best part. You play all this off as just being friendly. Don't admit to any real flirting, but rather just say that you are being kind and that the guildmaster and his friends are really stuck up and paranoid. When arguments break out, rush to the guildmaster's girlfriend to back you up. If she does, congratulations, bucko, you nailed it. You'll still be in the guild, but everyone will absolutely hate you. Then, you can finally play the game in peace. Number 5. Take unflattering photos of everyone at the guild IRL meetup. So your guild is having an IRL meetup near your town, eh? Well, it's time to start breaking out the big guns. Step 1. Do yourself a favor, and before the meetup, pick up an Akatsuki outfit from Amazon. I've even included one in the description for you less than tech-savvy folks out there. Step 2. Go to the meetup dressed as a retarded-looking Naruto character, ready to take photos with everyone. Forget to brush your teeth. Don't bathe for a few days so that the dandruff piles up. And don't use deodorant. You've got to look your best to pull this off. However, take my advice. When you first get to the event, just be cool. Take photos with the crowds and smile warmly. Maybe throw in a little social awkwardness by telling people you watch hentai in your free time. But nothing too odd or out of the ordinary. You guys are all WoW players, after all. But then, reveal your more sinister side. Take up-close and personal photos of people and invade their privacy. Snap pictures of people when they're not ready, and try to amass a collection of the most unflattering and horrible photos of your guildmates. Wrap your arm around people and leave your armpit sweat stain on their shoulder. Belch loudly after each sip of soda, and delightfully pick and eat the crumbs out of your neckbeard hairs for everyone to see. Laugh as if it's all fun and silliness. But later that evening, go on the guild Discord and start posting those terrible photos for everyone to see that wasn't at the event. People are going to love you for it. Trust me. Number 6. Keep criticizing the guild's leadership and lack of activity. If you want to strike at the very top of the totem pole, just start pissing all over the guild leadership and their lack of activity in the guild. Complain about the lack of events, raids, PvP get-togethers, IRL meetups and so forth. Whine and moan about how the last guild felt so much more alive and active compared to this one. Oh, I never should have left, you need to say. Now, it's very important to never take the bait that is going to be thrown your way. Obviously, people are going to respond to your whining by saying that you should put your money where your mouth is and organize some events yourself. Don't do this. Remember, you're an asshole. You aren't here to participate, but to destroy. So always have an excuse ready as to why you can't do anything to contribute. My advice: do all of this while being a level 12 orc shaman in the Barrens. You're just a scrub who isn't even level cap. You can't do anything yet. And if someone asks why you're still only level 12 after 3 months, just tell them that you're taking your time and reading the quest text or something. Speaking of reading, here's a list of all the channel members that support us here on Nixium. See those names? Yeah, you could be on that list too, you know. But seriously, an actual big thank you to our supporters. We appreciate it. Thank you. But anyway, number 7. Work together to get a legendary and then quit. Classic WoW is a game about working together to achieve wonderful things as a community. Or in your case, having people work together for your benefit. Are you a warrior that has dreamed of having the Hand of Ragnaros? Well, now's your chance. It will take a bit of work, but go through the painful lengths to befriend all the crafters and raiders in your guild. The raid leader? Oh, he's your best friend, at least in his eyes. The crafters think you're awesome because you always tip generously, using money you begged for outside of Orgrimmar. You're the model guild bro who can do no wrong. That is, until the guild goes through painful lengths to get you the Hand of Ragnaros, just for you to immediately G-quit the moment you have it in your inventory. Because now that you have a glowing elemental mace in your hand, what need have you for some stupid guild or friends? Number 8. Complain constantly in guild chat about whatever version of WoW you're currently playing. Do you absolutely hate classic World of Warcraft? Well, why not remind your guild constantly of that fact? The game is just so grindy and boring. The dungeons take too long and raids have no mechanics compared to retail. This game just sucks. Tell them this, often and loudly. Hate the modern game? That works too. The modern game is too easy. Gear is just GMEN to you. Blizzard took everything good about World of Warcraft out of this game and ruined it. There's nothing that kicks the hornet's nest harder than insulting the very game dozens upon dozens of guild members are wasting their lives playing. If you do this well enough, eventually you can start really heated arguments in your guild chat between people defending whatever version of the game you're playing, as well as those agreeing with you and starting to piss on it too. Just remember that if someone asks you why you're playing the game if you hate it so much, just tell them that you have nothing better to do with your time. That'll really shake them up. Number 9. Announce in guild chat every time you take a shit. This is a very easy one. All you have to do is each time you have a bowel movement, be sure to let everyone know in your guild chat. Describe in immaculate detail the experience of your adventure in the bathroom. And be sure to remind people that you've been constipated for 4 days prior to eating too much Arby's and drinking too much chocolate milk. Your guild members might find this funny, or maybe mildly rude and annoying. But after a few times, I guarantee you'll start to piss everyone off. It's a fun and easy way to cause some chaos. Easy as shit, you could say. But okay. I know you guys are getting a bit tired of these amazing ideas, and honestly, my mouth is feeling a little dry. But don't worry though, I've saved the best for last. But before I tell you the ultimate way to piss off your guild members, be sure to smash the like button like an orc who was just injected with a gallon of testosterone straight from a Tauren's ballsack. Number 10. The most foolproof way to piss off your guild is invite a streamer or a YouTuber to your guild. Your guild probably wants to be a friendly and tight community, but inviting some online personality jack-off completely ruins that. You see tons of fans and brain-rotted Neanderthals suddenly want into the guild, who begin to pollute the chat with inside jokes and memes only the regular viewers of the content creator will understand. Sure, it's great at first seeing all the new faces flooding in, but then it starts to set in. The truth dawns on you. The worst part is suddenly the guild becomes the streamers guild. It doesn't matter who started it, how long it's been around or whatever. As soon as a streamer or a YouTuber with a decent following steps into that guild, it will now be forever labeled as their guild. Even if the streamer leaves, it doesn't matter. The reputation of that guild is forever ruined, as it is now known as a fan guild. This is actually one of the best ways to destroy the guild you're in, for the record. So keep this fun little hack in your sleeve if you ever need some revenge. Say things like, "Get a load of Brontus here," and "Here's Jenny, haha." I warn you though, there's no coming back from this one. You will instantly become the most hated and despised person in your guild. And you will absolutely love it.